So guys, I've made a story time on my salvia trip. Now I'm gonna make one on my DMT trip. Um, this is kind of out of context, but since my last video, I've actually lost 20 pounds. You can really tell my neck area, and I'm just very confident about that. Just want to point that out there in case I don't know, but please excuse this pimple. Not that I'm racist, but it kind of makes me look like I'm Hindu or some shit. But here we go. So I was still 19. No, yeah, I was barely 19 years old when I first did my salvia trip. I was just going through some bad times, just had a lot of negative, dark thoughts, and some of my friends started doing DMT, and I remember hearing really sketch stories about it, like people telling me that it was really sketchy and that it was a really hard drug. They were comparing it to like meth and like heroin, but I researched it and I realized it's actually something so beautiful and spiritual that I was really looking into trying. My buddy actually ended up giving me some. Not gonna name him in the video because I'm sure he wouldn't want me to do that, and who gives a fuck anyway. So I'm in my room, I have everything I need. I watched some YouTube videos and looked at some like forums and shit to make sure I knew how to properly follow the procedures to make sure I get the best high. And I did it, and so I sat on my Tron chair. It's like this really comfortable black and blue glow in the dark chair or whatever, but this was kind of like in the morning. I knew I didn't have to work or do anything. No one hit me up to chill. So I told myself, yeah, it was the perfect time to finally, get high on DMT. So I just lit my shit up and just kind of happened. Like at first when you light it, you're not really gonna feel anything. Yeah, you're gonna feel high and you're gonna feel kind of like a wiggity wavy feeling, but you're gonna still be aware of everything. Suddenly then shit started to kind of get a little crazy. I have like a little mirror in my room. It's literally tiny. I started looking at my face and my features started changing really rapidly and simultaneously and consistently and constantly. So I started realizing, okay, I'm definitely high as fuck now. Then this is where shit started getting really crazy. Like, let me describe this to you the best way I can. I started feeling kind of like a cartoon in the way of, how a cartoon has like an outline in black? Well, I started feeling an outline everywhere, like including like the tips of my fingertips and stuff, and my in between my fingers, and it was feeling like fuzzy. Every outline felt fuzzy, so it was like a really weird feeling. After that, shortly, my eyes felt like they rolled back completely in my head. Everything went dark. That's when I wasn't in Earth anymore, man. I was somewhere else. Like, imagine this. My fist is Earth, and you know how Earth's blue and green? Blue's the water, green's like the land. But like the dark grays and light grays, it was like a planet with dark grays and light grays, and like light gray represented water, dark gray represented the land, and like there was no color till like the shape slowly came to me. It was like a really cool looking shape. It was outlined in like a vibrant pink or something, and then like I felt very powerful because I was overlooking this planet. Like my job was to defend it or something. Back to the shapes. One came, then another came, and the more shapes that came, the faster they'd pick up. So they were like blues, purples, and pinks, and like weird, vibrant, beautiful colors. They were just coming and coming and coming and coming till so fast that I couldn't even tell how fast they were traveling anymore. And then it hit me that like it's okay to be overwhelmed sometimes. Nothing's gonna happen. Like that's literally the thought I had during my trip, because when you go on YouTube and you see some people explaining their DMT trips, they kind of talk about how they like feel other entities around them, like whether they're more powerful or weaker than them. But I actually felt no entities, so I think my DMT trip was trying to tell me that you're more powerful than you think. And ever since then, I've actually been more just like one with myself. It's like a really good trip. Like I definitely do recommend DMT to anybody if they want to try it. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to try it all the time and do it all the time, but I think everyone should try it at least once. It's a really fucking good high. And if you're into psychedelics and you haven't done DMT, you're missing out big time. Sorry if my trip was a little boring. I just wanted to share my DMT trip with you guys because some people wanted to hear about it. So people I personally know too, I'll just refer them to this YouTube video. Like I said, try DMT. It's awesome. Um, I don't think I left anything out about my trip. It was actually very short. I remember checking the time and I was only out for a couple minutes, but when I woke up, I felt completely different. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And if you try DMT, I hope you guys enjoy your trip. And guess I'm just gonna sign out. Peace.